Really hard work.
Yes, it was his punishing shots, really, whereas Korda just seemed to be trying to use the pace. He's really showing the greater resourcefulness, I think, Boetsch.
Yes, no doubt we heard the clip there. Boetsch's sixth ace. So after 4 successive breaks, 2 games with serve. 5-4 to the Frenchman.
Colombian coffee is a tough act to follow. It's the richest coffee in the world, hand-picked by Juan Valdez.
Back live to the Mercedes Super 9.
Yes, it's hard work for both players. Twinkling feet of Arnaud Boetsch, and they've covered a lot of ground. So too Korda, but so Boetsch has given it absolutely everything. It's Korda serving at 4-5. Korda a set up.
Christian Duxin, part of the French Federation. Well, it's a stroll in the park now.
Yes, there's no relation to what we were seeing just 10 minutes ago.
Paul Lott, commentator, and was at one stage coach to the Davis Cup team.
What a love service game, how about that?
Certainly the first by Korda in the match. I'm wrong. The first game of the match, of course, was a love game.
Yes, the tennis is fitful now. It's the tension and the atmosphere generated by the crowd that make it so exciting. As we've got installed, the first set was a blinder. Is the serve beginning to return?
Yes, I know what you mean. It sounds a bit confusing there, doesn't it? Is the serve beginning to return? That's That's what Korda's hoping.
But the percentages are slowly creeping up again. Just sinking way, way down. Up in the 40s now. Well, that's much more like it. Boetsch marches purposefully to his chair. 6-5 in the lead.
In 1886, Carl Benz comes up with a little invention, an idea that put a lot of things in motion. In 1997, Mercedes-Benz is coming up with another little invention, the A-Class.
Back live to the Mercedes Super 9.
Peter Korda at 5-6, serving for the second time to stay in this set. Second semi-final in the Paris Open. Just signing it on his way. Oh, beautiful. The tension on his face.
Well, you can't blame him for feeling desperate, because that was real magic by Korda. Bert seemed to have done everything right. So Korda's kissed the net and Boetsch has bit the net.
And Korda's not breathing as heavily as he was. He's serving, which is much better now. It's given him a bit more time. Still neither of them serving that well this set. Korda at 48%, Boetsch at 44%.
That shot Korda's hit pretty well, really, and it's another brand of spin, of course, that comes across. If you're just playing instinctively, you can't just miscue it with a left-hander's spin.
Too good. So for the second time, we're in for a tiebreak.
So his tiebreaker record as a result of the first set tiebreaker lost is 15-11. Boetsch, and Korda's, having won it, is 8-7.
Neither playing particularly well, although they're serving better. It's a real contrast to the first set when both went into it in scintillating form. This is very much mental from here on in.
Yes, I think if big shots are going to be played in the tiebreaker, Boetsch is the more likely to bring them off. Korda could bring them off, but I just have the feeling that we were right about the energy level earlier on.
Yes, let's do two things there. Get it in and stop himself. Did both well.
One of these tricky ones, Boetsch could do nothing else but put ball very close, and Korda had to get to it before it spun back and hit the net. Of course, if it had spun back over the net, Korda's allowed to reach across the net, providing he doesn't touch the net and play the ball.
Only Korda's 5th ace in 2 hours. Exactly 2 hours we've been going. It's flown by. Unpredictable tournament and another difficult match to read. They're good footballers in the Czech Republic. Down to who makes the fewest errors, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 big shots. But the errors are really mounting. Korda's now made 50 unforced errors. Seventh ace for Boetsch.
And he was the one who lost the first set tiebreaker 7 points to 2. So he's already ahead.
Yeah, out it was.
Yes, he just miscued it, just got a little inside it. He's ever hopeful, but it was an absolutely right decision.
The joy that we saw in his play yesterday, particularly against Chang, and most of the first set here is gone, hasn't it? It's hard work now.
It has certainly become so, because Korda's given him these opportunities with a little bit of help from Boetsch, and he really just hasn't taken them. So it's really these next few points or never.
Overall from the chair. Yes, it's in. What a shot.
Well, Korda seemed to be playing within himself, not taking any risks. And in the end, the one inside backhand he playing, I think, provided him with the clue on how to play the lob at an incredible important stage.
Four each. Really hard work.
Yes, it was his punishing shots, really, whereas Korda just seemed to be trying to use the pace. He's really showing the greater resourcefulness, I think, boetsch.
Yes, no doubt we heard the clip there. Boetsch's sixth ace. So after 4 successive breaks, 2 games with serve. 5-4 to the Frenchman.
"100% Colombian coffee is a tough act to follow. It's the richest coffee in the world, hand-picked by Juan Valdez."
Back live to the Mercedes Super 9.